Hey guys, it's me, Piddy PM, or if it's daytime or nighttime, this is still the PM show. And do you guys remember that video I made on that one Cornhub creator named Lolillepopxxx? So I ended up finding some more disturbing things about her video, and I'm gonna break it down in this video right now and let you guys know what I found. But I am glad that she did put a disclaimer that she's over the age of 18 and it's consented, but there's something about that disclaimer that's kind of contradictory, and let's just go over it in the video. So, Lolillepopxxx, also known as Lilith Lollipop, is a Cornhub creator on Cornhub who's kind of popular, but also not as much as well known as other famous Cornhub creators. She kind of mixes kind of like, I don't know, like this kind of pleasure seeking content and like it's kind of concerning. And I'll also be summing up my last video. I went over the problem that basically Cornhub has a problem with, like showing creators who fit the skinny mode and fragile mode, and also like the petite mode. But in this video, I'm going to be going more deeper into Lollipop, also known or Lilith specifically in this video, and tell you the more disturbing shit I found in her video. So let's just get to the first point. So in this disclaimer, it states that all parties consented, including Lilith, and that she's not trying to portray herself as someone being under the age of 18 years old, and that basically she dresses in like cute, youthful, kawaii aesthetics because it matches her body and personality. But here's the thing. I searched on her Fansly and I found something that contradicts her whole disclaimer piece in general. That's the same with her videos, but I'm going to go into the first thing I saw, which is the fact that she has a disclaimer up, but there are still videos on her page that display her in a schoolgirl costume, or the fact that she calls herself a girl when she's like literally 24 years old right now. Another thing too is that all parties consented, but yet in none of her content, it's always her partner who's always the one that does the pleasing, and never her doing the pleasing herself. And she doesn't really say anything at all. She's not verbal. All she does is moan and not say anything at all. She doesn't say any safe words. She doesn't say anything about being yes or no. All she does is moan, and it gets really repetitive and dangerous really quickly, Yeah, so hey, editing Piddy here. I tried my best to find her Fansly in her Instagram, but there's nothing to be found. Bear with me here. I'm trying my best to do this video with as much research as possible, and I just have to tell you the fact that sorry if some evidence doesn't pop up. I'm just letting you know I can't find her Instagram or Fansly at all. So yeah, back to the video. Once you go onto her page, it's very obvious that most of her content is DDLG centered, and there's proof on that on her page. Basically, at some instances, her and her partner would pretend to be stepdad, stepdaughter dynamic, the whole schoolgirl dynamic. Like, it's a lot, basically. And it's kind of weird in a sense that it's also predatory, like really predatory, honestly. I'm going to go into like the next point, but it kind of has something to do with this a little bit, but more centered around the body. So yeah, that's all I gotta say for this point. Despite all the myths and all the points I just pointed out, there's one important factor of this video you should take away. And I'm going to say the creepy, weird, quiet part out loud. That fact is, her prepubescent body is what makes the money and what makes the views. If you think about it for a second, why do you think she puts the title? Why else do you think she puts skinny and petite in her titles and lists that she's 4'11" and 78 pounds? It's just to sell that she's technically has a prepubescent body, and that's what covers most of her content in the videos. And just remember, don't hate, don't dox, hold accountable, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.